Do you want to talk? Your feelings are pretty important to me.
We are much closer to finding our master, but the path you are forced to take worries me. And I don't think the princess shares my concern. We have faced these Lotus assassins in small numbers before, but this is something different.
I understand. It is gaining their favor that concerns you.
I see the necessity of walking in their steps to fool them, but I am growing accustomed to you, and I don't want to see this change you.
Really? What do you like about me now?
You embarrass me with such forward questions, but I think I like that as well. It bothers me that you risk so much to walk in the shadow of the enemy. I don't want to win if it claims the good in you. What right do we have to harmony if we sacrifice what we believe to get it?
I am concerned too. I promise I won't become like they are.
I know you won't, but it still does my heart good to hear it. The more I know about you, the more I want you to stay as you are. It would be a shame for something to happen when we are coming close. We will talk again. I know everything will work out just fine.
Is there something troubling you?
I don't understand. You've gained the favor of the Lotus assassins with a fair amount of ease. What else is there to speak of? Is there something you are wondering?
And tell me about yourself. I want to know about you.
About me? I am Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily. What more are you worthy of knowing?
About your childhood?
I do not remember ever being allowed to just be a child. My mother died when I was born, shortly before the end of the long drought and the fall of my uncles. I was in the care of tutors too afraid to punish me and too ingratiating to teach me anything useful. I quickly found ways to sneak away from the palace. They dared not report my excursions for fear they would be punished. They would scurry around all day trying in vain to find me.
Isn't that a danger? So what did you do in the city?
I met the people, the peasants, the homeless, the thieves. Such a different world from what you see from the palace walls.
You got to be a commoner.
They never realized who I was. I'm sure they would have been terrified of the army storming in to rescue me. Most just wanted to be left alone. That life was exciting, but also useful. Even Lotus assassins overlook the beggar on the street, but she still has eyes and ears.
Well, tell me about Silk Fox.
Ah, the shadow behind my public self. How else can a curious princess learn what really happens in her domain? I don't have time to interpret the veiled statements of advisors, so I became a thief, an assassin, whatever I needed to be. People will not speak to the princess. Bad news kills the messenger first.
Fair.
Silk Fox knows how to persuade. That is how I learned about the activities of Death's Hand.
No one noticed that you were gone for such lengthy periods of time?
There are many excuses for a vain princess to retreat from sight for days, even weeks at a time. My father encourages such getaways. And if courtiers ever discovered that I was not where I said I would be, who would dare question the Heavenly Lily? I may eschew the formality of it, but being the daughter of the Emperor still has its privileges.
Well, what about your first love?
It would be very improper for someone of my standing to say anything, unless you make me a little more comfortable. I have already shared something of myself. Can you tell me something about you? Is there anyone that you care for?
Well, there is one person. A noble.
A noble. How romantic. Aloof. Separate by class and breeding. Unattainable for a peasant. Normally. Wanting someone you can never have. Love you can never show in public. Such loneliness should not exist. I have contributed to that. The princess behaves as she should, reinforcing the very rules I despise, all to protect Silk Fox. Which one am I?
You're Princess Sun Lian, but that does not mean you are any less deserving of being happy.
I should not be ungrateful. Everything in my life is dedicated solely to making me happy, but I am at odds with so much. I am always behind a mask, not just when I am Silk Fox. I am not allowed to show an interest in politics, defending the Empire, or even spontaneous affection. You were amusing at first, but now I am drawn further than I meant to be. What do you suppose I should do about that?
Well, tradition can be maintained without restraining anyone. As the Heavenly Lily, you can make sure of that.
I have tried to make a place for myself. It was difficult, but I have succeeded, despite Death's Hand, or my father, or what people think.
There you go.
The Jade Empire has had strong female leaders before. Most met with unfortunate ends. At critical junctures, they were abandoned. Whatever I decide about the Empire or about you, can I count on you to be here?
Always.
You asked me about my first love. It was the Empire and its people. There might be room for another, given time and effort. I don't think I will shatter any grand conventions of the Empire by courting outside the list of pockmarked nephews of statesmen. You and I will have much to discuss after we have restored my father. I am looking forward to it.
There's something here. Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind and the Guardian, he can't hold it back.
No, I won't let you do this. Not now.
You can't stop me from being here. I may not be able to leave, but I can talk and see. I see you, mortal. I've been watching you.
Oh boy. You must be the other.
I am Yazen, the other of whom Chaikar and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body. But this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength. For now, at least. And has opened potential doors. I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
What about the girl?
Bah! Who cares about her? She's just another insect. This is about what I can offer you when the time comes. What? No! Chaikar! You won't make me go! No!
You stay below, Yazen. You won't harm this girl or this world. And you, Spirit Monk, avoid him. For the sake of this girl, don't let him out. Shit. You okay?
I'm sorry. They were fighting again. I'll be alright. Soon. Just give me time and I'll be alright.
That must be very hard on you.
Yes. But the Guardian has always been with me, and I trust him. The other one has been there too, but smaller. They won't say why. They say we have to be with you now.
Hush, child. I will speak for now. This child has been chosen as the vessel to allow me into the mortal realm. She is my gate into this world, and I am her protector. So why did you choose her? So why are you here? The amulet you carry has been hidden in the village by the last of the spear monks, and the whole area flooded. Those remaining behind died, and it was lost forever. But the dam had opened again, and the water receded. I am bound to protect this amulet, but to exist in this world, balance is needed. With good, evil, with life, death. Of those who died there, I chose this one as my host. She was reborn through my power, and I within her, but balance required that my heavenly presence have an opposite. You mean Yazen? Yes, he is within this child as well. He cares nothing for the amulet or the girl. He would break them all to pieces just to have his chance at freedom.
You care too much for this whelp.
Quiet! Stay inside! Do not mention those things to Wildflower, Spirit Monk. She is only dimly aware of her past, and this knowledge would harm her further.
It's time you and I had a talk, mortal. You've been paying too much attention to this girl's problems and the Guardian's advice. We need more realism here.
What are you talking about?
The girl is already dead. She's a walking corpse. She's nothing to anyone. What I want is the body. I need an anchor, and this little walking meat puppet can provide that. But Chaikar gives me trouble. He's in my way. He's weak, but the girl sides with him. To take control, I need your help, and I'm willing to offer servitude for it.
I won't let you harm this girl.
You say that now, but when the time comes, we'll see how much power tempts you. And if you continue to refuse, I still have ways to get my revenge.
Back into the darkness, Yazen. You tricked me so I wouldn't hear you talking, but no more. Spirit monk, it is unwise to speak with him. He knows only lies and deceit. For the sake of the child, have no further dealings with him. He is stronger now. He may be able to force his way out to be called. Resist him. Do not listen to him. Oh boy. Aha! There it is. Yazen, a hideous demon using Wildflower's body as an anchor. Yazen tears through enemies with claw and tongues. So Yazen is a frog demon. Okay, got it. Alright, I will be back for the gold division soon. And we're back.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the Executioner, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair.
And after we find the evidence against Death's hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
Zoo, where are you going?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's hand that they might notice something is wrong.
We'll worry about that when the time comes.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him.
And he's not here.
Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
Well, if I did that, none of you would be here.
That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected. No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawnstar.
Bitch!
If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter.
My good friend! What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City. Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Sheng that the only place available was this filthy dark house.
I thought this was supposed to be a ministry hostel.
You were not alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well, Minister Sheng has not forgotten how you helped him with his troubles in Tian's Landing. Without your efforts, the Great Dam might still be open. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift.
You can't give that report to Fang.
What? Ridiculous. Judge Fang is head of the Ministry of Harmony. Minister Sheng is bound by honor and duty to deliver this report. Not to mention, I've spent a tremendous amount on the honor gift I will present to him. If I don't give him the report, the honor gift is wasted.
What do you know about Judge Fang?
I've heard rumors of distasteful behavior. Things to make the skin go pale and the stomach churn. After all, Minister Sheng is a cultured man of delicate constitution. But more importantly, I know Judge Fang is a man who appreciates the value of a worthy offering. Hence, the honor gift I will present him.
Honor gift?
Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City. Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng.
You can't give that report to Fang. The Lotus Assassins don't want Fang to see that report.
The Lotus Assassins? I should have known. Judge Fang has spoken out against them one time too often. It was inevitable that they would take action against him. And it is typical of the misfortune that haunts Minister Sheng that I should get caught in the middle of this mess. woe to Minister Sheng. Unless, wait, Minister Sheng has a plan. The real problem here is Judge Fang, not me. If he were removed, then Minister Sheng would no longer be in danger.
What are you suggesting?
Minister Sheng is not suggesting anything. In fact, Minister Sheng wants no part of this at all. I had quite enough of the Lotus Assassins back in Tian's Landing. However, I will point out that if Judge Fang were forced to resign, or if he came to an untimely end, then my report would cease to be an issue. How this could be accomplished, I couldn't say, but at least Minister Sheng would be spared the wrath and fury of the Lotus Assassins.
Okay, I'll get rid of Fang.
Thank you, oh great and noble friend. Minister Sheng weeps with relief to hear such news. I have no doubt that you will take care of this in a quick and efficient fashion.
Saw you out there in the ring. You got real potential. Even Fang was impressed. That doesn't mean he wants you blocking his view, so back up. He comes here to watch the fights, not talk to the fighters. I guess he figures the more he talks to you, the less time you have to inflict horrible, bloody carnage on someone in the ring.
May I speak to Judge Fang?
Not without an appointment. His schedule's full for the next month. All the ministers are coming in from the outlying towns to make their report. If he's not meeting with a minister, he's relaxing here, hoping to see somebody beaten to a quivering pulp in the ring, or maybe torn apart by one of the animals. Yeah, that or he's taking a break with Breezes. Poor girl. No amount of silver is worth what she does for him.
Who's Breezes?
Gentle Breezes. She's Fang's, concubine. She's over in the next room with the common folk. Fang doesn't like to be seen with her in public. He, doesn't mind her getting up close and personal when they're in private, though. The things she does for him.
I'll be going now.
Okay, good luck in your next fight.
Sorry, big boy. I'm not open for business. Judge Fang's got me on his payroll, and he doesn't like me taking customers on the side. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention.
Perhaps you can help me. Tell me more about Fang.
Judge Fang's the head of the Ministry of Harmony. He's sitting in the next room with his guards, likes to come and watch the arena fights. The blood and the beatings in the ring get his fever burning for later. Sometimes that bastard takes it out on me. Other times he makes me take it out on him. He doesn't seem to care either way. There are few things more twisted than Judge Fang's idea of a fun night.
Aha. So why do you work for him?
I've thought about quitting. Every night. But I heard what happened to the last girl who tried to leave Fang. He's not the kind of man you just walk away from. He sees me as a possession. His possession. He's not just going to let me go. He's got the wealth and power to find me wherever I run. I'm stuck with Judge Fang until he's tired of me. I've come to accept that. It's a hard, grim fact. But at least he pays well.
You want me to help you get rid of Fang?
Get rid of him? What do you mean? Remove him from office, or something else?
I want to ruin his career.
Really?
There are fates
I was
worse than
hoping you
death.
wanted to kill him. The world would be a better place with that disgusting pig dead and buried. But as much as I want to see his bloated corpse floating in the gutter, Fang is a dangerous man, and he keeps my pockets lined with silver. I hope Fang gets what he deserves, but you'll have to do it without my help.
Fang has to pay for how he treated you.
No. Even if I was willing to give up all that silver.
How about 900 silver if you help me?
Wow. That is a lot of silver.
Cost me money, but I get it.
To get out from under Fang's boot. I'll help you. You wanted Fang dead, right?
It sounds like he deserves death, but I don't know if the Inquisitors would agree.
No, I just want to ruin him.
It'd be easier to kill him. Fang's reputation is already as dirty as it can get. As long as it doesn't get in the way of his job, everybody just turns a blind eye.
There's got to be some way to bring him down.
Well, every document Judge Fang approves has to be stamped with his imperial ring. Losing the ring is a major offense. And if it was revealed he lost the ring during one of his sexual escapades, even Fang wouldn't want that to come out.
Bring me the ring and I'll blackmail him into resigning.
What are you doing here, Breezes? You know I don't like it when people see us together in public.
Don't be mad, my mighty and manly Fang. I was just hoping we could go upstairs for a bit. I've got a treat for you. Here's a hint. They're silk.
Oh, what a flirt.
Here's the ring. Fang will do anything to keep people from finding out he lost it to a whore, even if it means resigning his post. Show the ring to his guards and they'll let you through. I better disappear for a while, but make sure you tell him where you got it. He'll be sorry he ever touched me.
Look, we already told you, Fang doesn't want to be bothered. He just wants to relax and watch the arena fights. Yeah, if he doesn't get his daily fill of blood, violence, and gore, he'll be snarly all day. And he's hard enough to work for when he's in a good mood.
Oh, well, I wonder how he'll feel in a bad mood. I've got Fang's imperial ring.
How did you get... No, forget it. I don't want to know. You better go talk to Fang about that ring. Yeah, we don't want any part of this.
Hello, Fang.
Damn it. I want more blood down there. Do you mind? How can I enjoy the crack of bone, the screams of pain, and the glorious geysers of crimson blood down in the arena with you bothering me? Or are you here to offer me your services for later? I generally prefer women, but I might branch out if a handsome man like you is willing to pay.
Willing to beg? I want you to resign your post, Fang.
Is that so? Let me guess. Some sense of moral outrage at my perversions, no doubt. Well, my tastes are already well known at the Imperial Court. Nobody cares about my predilections, as long as I don't let my activities interfere with my duties as a judge.
Well, your activities cost you your imperial ring.
My ring? But how... That harlot. I should have suspected something when she came to me willingly. Usually I have to command her presence. Well, it seems you have me in an awkward position. I can't let it be known that I was foolish enough to let a whore steal my ring. I would lose my position. So, what is it you want from me? Silver? An imperial posting? What?
You're gonna have to step down.
Of course. Now I understand. The Lotus Assassins are behind this, aren't they? I should have known something like this would happen. They tried to bend me to their will, but I'm not easily broken. Or so I thought. Are you proud of yourself? Bowing and scraping at the feet of your Lotus Assassin masters, helping them to bring me down?
I'm proud to get a man like you out of office.
You think I'm an evil man, don't you? You think my soul is rotten and corrupt. But at least I have a soul. The same cannot be said for those you now serve.
No, don't worry. They'll get what's coming.
The Lotus Assassins destroyed me. But now that I am gone, I wonder where their attention will turn next. Keep a close watch over your shoulder, friend.
Please, Minister Sheng is in no mood to speak. I have heard Judge Fang has resigned, but now I live in terror at the thought of who his replacement might be. What if the new head of the Ministry of Harmony hates me even more than Fang? It's possible, you know. Minister Sheng is not well liked. It could be Judge Fong. That would be bad. Or Judge Feng. That would be worse. Or maybe even Judge Fyong.
Maybe it could be you.
Alas, Sheng is not so delusional as to believe in that outcome. Now, if you don't mind, I would prefer to ponder my fate without your whimsical interruptions.
Here we are. Alright. I've been waiting for you to return. My sources tell me the problem of Minister Sheng and his report to Judge Fang is no longer a problem. My spies tell me Judge Fang has resigned. Is that true? I have his resignation right here. You've done well. With Fang out of the picture, we can assign his post to somebody less difficult, somebody pliable and easy to control, somebody like Shang. Shang has no backbone, no will of his own. Things will go much more smoothly for the Lotus Assassins with a puppet like him running the Ministry of Harmony. You have successfully completed the mission I gave you. As your reward, we will also begin your training as the Inquisitor of the Lotus Assassins. You honor me with the opportunity. There's much that still lies ahead, but I think you will do well. Our training regime is difficult, for some, even lethal. But you should have the skills to survive. Report to the fortress as the far end of the necropolis. The entrance is there. Now that you are worthy of finding it, make certain your affairs are in order before you go. I will tell them you are coming. Show them the seal when you arrive. Be mindful of your manners. The trainers are not gentle and they demand respect. What can I expect when I arrive? A new beginning. Your life becomes the Lotus Assassin's. Death's hand becomes your guiding spirit, and the Emperor is your father above him. I wish you luck. Perhaps I will see you again, if you survive.